Hey everybody, and welcome to our newest Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle in the series with the Ogerpon team with the double poisons. Now, as of recording this video, I am aware that Fire Ogerpon has been banned from the overused format, but we're currently in this run and we're not going to be changing teams until we finish out the run with this team. We are up against Kylo. No, not Kylo Ren from Star Wars, but he's got a very threatening looking team with an Annihilate, a Greninja, and Sticky Web support with a Dragonite. I am absolutely mortified. What if I told you the Abomasnow is the best thing on his team? Guys, let me know what Pokemon you really like on my team down below in the comment section. And as always, if you like the music that we're kicking in today's show, drop a comment down below and let me know. Let's go for 9 likes, 9 comments. Let's get it started and see how this went down. There is no substitute for Munkidori. So turn 1, I'm going to go for a substitute, predicting him to just go ahead and Sticky Web. I don't particularly want anything on my team to take a Sticky Web, so getting that Black Sludge recovery for free is really helpful. So I'm going to go for a Psychic, hopefully to get the Toxic Chain or knock him out, either one. I get neither. Bug Buzz brings me to 33, but after leftovers, I'm almost at about 50 hit points, and I'm able to outspeed and knock out this incredibly slow Vikavolt. Remember, Vikavolt's Pokedex entry says it moves around really fast, but it doesn't perform very fast aerial maneuvers and have base 42, 43 speed, whatever it is. Remember, Retro doesn't know his speed tiers. I was going to go out to Glamora. There's been some very interesting theories about Glamora for the DLC possibly becoming something more. Also, crazy that did not have a Focus Sash. I highly anticipated him to have one and to go for an Earth Power to break my sub. But hey, I will take a free substitute for Munkidori. That is not a problem. That's a chance to Focus Blast. That's a chance to hit something. And he does indeed go into this Greninja who's going to throw mud in my face. And that actually breaks my substitute. So I'm going to miss the Focus Blast, unfortunately. So that means a Dark Pulse is most likely incoming. I don't want to waste a Terra on something that only has half health. So I figured that I'll just go ahead and take this Dark Pulse and go down. It's completely okay with me. I didn't particularly have anything that could particularly take... I guess I could have gone into Pheasantipity. But him having that boost really doesn't bother me. Because I have Conkeldurr. I don't care about Sticky Web. I can threaten a Mach Punch, which means you will get out of here no matter what. And if you don't, I'm just going to stay... I'll stay in and go for Ice Punch, predicting you to go out, being scared of the drain of the Mach Punch. But he's not afraid of Conkeldurr. Not at all. No. Ice Punch to the face, and it's okay, because now he goes for his own Ice Beam and gets me frozen rock solid. Like, what the heck, dude? Why did you stay in on an Assault Vest Conk? I don't understand. Anyways, I'm going to stay in because I am not scared of Greninja, even though I'm frozen. He's going to throw some mud in my face, some dirt in my face, some playground nonsense, and I'm frozen rock solid. But guess what? Ha! Conk did not like that dirt in his face. He's like, no, you did not! Smacks him with the pillar and takes him out, and that is a dead Greninja taking it down with a Mach Punch. I don't know if I could have gone Drain Punch. I mean, the speed lowering wasn't really that big a deal. I'm assuming it was Terra Ground. I'm assuming to get boost on Mudshot, because Mudshot's a really weak attack, just to get some coverage against Electrics. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to go out to T-Tar, get a Sticky Web, or take the Sticky Web as he goes for an Aurora Veil, which I absolutely shut that down by putting the sand up. Now, I don't really want to take a Wood Hammer. But at the same time, I don't particularly have anything else I want to switch in on this thing. Once again, probably could have gone into Serendipity. But what happens here is he goes to Annihilate. I catch him on the switch with a neutral knockoff. Knocks off his Black Belt. Brings him at 1 HP. We get the stylish Sandstorm kill on one of the biggest threats in the entire team. Do you guys remember when Annihilate ran Scarlet and Violet VGC and OU, for an example? That thing is just utterly, stupidly bulky and strong. Anyway, he's going to bring in back his Weather Setter, his Abomasnow. And I'm trying to think of what I want to actually bring in and deal with this thing. I'm just going to stay on Banded Knockoff for a couple of reasons. Number one, even if he goes to Aurora Veil and I knock off the Light Clay, then he doesn't get the full turn differential with the Light Clay. And now I'm going to go out to Serendipity, or Pheasantipity. I keep calling it Serendipity. Might as well just nickname it that, it's easier, right? The Sticky Web is whatever. I resist the Giga Drain really nicely with several of my party members, so that's kind of cool. I'm going to go ahead and set up a Tailwind as he Ice Beams. And guess what? He gets a second freeze! A second one! Clearly, freeze clause doesn't exist because I got thawed out. This time I do not unfreeze. I get critical hit with the Ice Beam and down to 17. So no Tailwind shenanigans for me. But do keep in mind I still have Conk in the back, and Conk can once again threaten with the Mach Punch. So that's really, really important, as Pheasantipity unfortunately is going to go down. It didn't really do a whole lot this game. This snow is going to stop, which is whatever. I could easily go into Tyranitar. I know for a fact that he doesn't threaten me at all, because I could just threaten him out with Mach Punch with the Sticky Web here. Now, I'm looking at that Dragonite in the back to be his normal Terra, since he has the Aurora Veil to get set up. And I'm predicting him at some point to actually go into said Dragonite, because I have to be careful, because Dragonite with Earthquake actually ruins me quite a lot. I do not take the Giga Drain well at all. Even with the Sandstorm boost, it's still a 3-hit KO, and I am not liking what that looks like on paper. Now, funny thing is, I quad resist it with Ogerpon, being fire and grass type. We talked about this last time about how we're not Terrestrial, and how we have the base grass and fire typing. Excuse me. Which allows us to take these hits very neutrally and very nicely. Giga Drain does absolutely nothing, and we can threaten him out either way. We can threaten him out or U-turn predict and switch to Dragonite, which I feel like is probably the best play, because Dragonite is pretty obvious. I'm not going to waste my Terrestrialization right now while he's still got the Dragonite and other things around. We're going to be able to break the multi-scale, both with the Sandstorm and the U-turn, which is very important. Dude, when you're dealing with multi-scale Dragonite, everything matters. I'm going to predict him to just safely go for a Dragon Dance. I know it's a little crazy, but if he Dragon Dances right here, he pretty much just wins. Aurora Veil's also down, so I doubt he will. He'll probably just knock me out with Extreme Speed. That's fine. I would rather him choose to knock me out rather than set up a Dragon Dance. I would have been fine either way. Would have gone for the Drain Punch. But I don't know what this thing set is. It has Fire Punch on its moveset. If not, Corviknight is the call here. And I was like, I'm going to Terrastalize, but not quite. Not quite ready for that. As he brings in the Abomasnow. And technically, I could have Terrastalized, but I don't think it's really going to matter. I was like, how did he live this Brave Bird? And then I forgot Snowscape, or the Snow, rather, actually increases Ice's defense, because they changed that to make Ice a more defensive Pokemon type in the newer games. Anyways, now Tyranitar's back in again. Aurora Veil gets shut down again by the Sand. Now, he could just go for Snowscape if it's on his moveset. I haven't seen his whole moveset, so it's whatever. Corviknight is the call here. I think Corviknight can beat normal Terrestrial Dragonite pretty easily in Terra Flying. Plus, the balloons are so cool. And Corviknight is so cool. It looks a lot better. This game a lot more metallic. I really like how it looks. But finally, I U-turn and knock this thing out. And now we do have the Dragonite situation. And even if he goes into normal, I can probably take one hit with Tyranitar and hit it. Or I could take one hit with Ogerpon and knock it out as well. But Extreme Speed is still a really big threat, especially from this point if he Terrestrials right here. And let's see if he wants to Terrestrialize. But Corviknight is the main thing I have in the back for it. And as long as Fire Punch is not on its moveset, he goes for an Iron Head. Okay, cool. I can handle Iron Head. Iron Head is an Earthquake, and I'm just going to go ahead and Terra into my Flying type and knock out his Dragonite with a boosted Terra Flying Brave Bird. Guys, thank you guys for the support on the videos. Thank you guys. I went back to doing shorts. I have gotten back to other platforms. They are linked down below in the description. The Discord that I've been helping out with the multi-generational Wi-Fi battles. And guys, let me know what you thought about the trip back to Alola. That was crazy, right? We learned about Beak Blast, and now we are blasting Dragonites with flying type attacks. Thank you guys so much. All of you are amazing, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. We have one more battle in this series of Scarlet and Violet before we go on to the new team. Let me know what your favorite member is down below, or your favorite memory so far. I really like the part where Conkeldurr got kicked in the face with mud and then thawed out and then smashed the Greninja with its pillar. Guys, it has been a blast being back, and for the foreseeable future, there is no plans to leave, so that's really good news, and a lot of good things coming to the channel. Can't wait for Indigo Disc. Teal Mask was amazing. Live playthrough is down below in the description. Take care, power on, power off.